Hi, this is a video showing you the functionality of the Fidelity Scorpion handheld unit, which you see on the right hand side of the screen. On the left hand side of the screen, I'm imaging across the actual screen of the handheld so you can see it for recording purposes. First of all, you're presented with a user ID and a PIN number to log on to the handheld terminal. These details will be stored in Total Control Premier. So if I just enter the details, the ID and the PIN number. From there, you're presented with a sub-menu, which includes you can log out, files to upload and download to TCP, product inquiry, and some more stock functions underneath here. If we just look at product inquiry first, by pressing it, then it asks you if you could either scan the product, scan the shelf edge label, or you can manually enter a number in here to bring up the product. So from there, I've entered number 8, which then shows me the full description of the product, the selling price, and the SKU current cost price on there. We can click on buttons within here for information, which brings more information up about the product. You can also click on the stock button, which will show you the current stock, if you've got anything set for minimum, maximum against that product. Any orders that on the system which have been uncommitted, and committed orders within the system as well on there. So it's got quite a lot of functionality there. You can also select a different site to see if a different site is holding different stock as well. Underneath that, you've got a print queue. So if you want to print some more labels out for products or a shelf edge, or you can do a markdown label if you've got that link to a Bluetooth printer, so you can mark down things like sandwiches and things like that on the shop floor. If we go back to the menu, we can then look at other functionality within the system. You can go to, so if you go to functions, we've got stock take, delivery, order, return, wastage, and transfer. If we just go into the order screen, on here you would select the site you're ordering for, the actual supplier, and also you can have a reference which is configured, so you can either have the reference there or not there. So if we just go and say OK, it will then ask you again if you want to scan the product, what you want to order, or again you can enter the details on the pin pad. So I put number 9 in grated cheese. It's coming from the supplier at my beer. The cost is £5, and then you can configure this so you can actually order it on the SKU packs. On this example, it's been grayed out, so we can only order in units. So if we say we want to order 20 of those, enter, and then it goes back to the top of the screen. You can then go and scan another product to the order, 5 of those, enter. When you're happy and you've finished the full order you're doing, if you press end, it will ask you if the session's complete, and that will close that order, ready to be submitted to the back office, Total Control Premier. We go back and show you some other functions on there. So that's an order. Delivery screen, very similar to the ordering screen. You would just go and same principle applies. You would scan the product, or you would add them using the number keys. Again, add the quantity that's come in, add another product, quantity that's come in again, and again once you've finished that delivery, you would just end it, or you can review the delivery a little. If you review the delivery, it will summarise it through the products on the screen. You can go back and forward, depending on how many products you've got, and change the quantity if you need to. Okay, back to the menu. Returns. Delivery still active. So yeah. So I need to complete the session. So complete the session, back to the menu. can look at returns. So a return would be if you're returning products to a specific supplier. And then you would scan the product again or enter the details. So I'm going to return one pack of those. Oh, sorry, 1 unit. End the session. And that's taking that off stock and returning it back to that supplier. Slight difference on the wastage. The wastage will ask you for a reason code why, and that will be stored in the back office software as well. So you could put in customer spillage, and then scan the product again, put the quantity in. Again, if you need more, you're going to waste more products, just carry on the cycle. When you've completed that, press end to finish the session. Okay, that's returns, wastage. Transfers. Transfers are if you've got multi-site, you can transfer stock from one site to another. So at the top part, you can select which site you're going to transfer from and which one it's transferring to. So we'll transfer from the red line to the top house. Add the product, you can transfer. What we're transferring, we transfer to. Okay. End the session. Okay, so that's completed that. The last one on this screen is the stock take. So you would then pick the site you're going to stock take in. So we'll say red line again. Okay. And then you go through the same thing again. You scan the products. I'll add the product code. Enter. Again, it's grayed out on the pack size. This is configurable, so you can do packs and quantities if you need to. So I'm just doing units on here. So we've got 5 of those. Next product, 2 of those, and continue until you've added everything on the stock take that you want to do. In the stock take, complete it. Okay, so that's all the functionality within the stock system. When you want to transfer the details, you can transfer the files across from handheld terminal to the back office software. This can be done on wireless, or you can go back and dock it near the PC. So if we go send files, so we just send the stock movements through. This will then go to the back office. Sending it through now. I'd always go and check to make sure the files have been received by TCP before deleting the files within the system. So if we load TCP up, go to the barcode application here, and we collect from the device. Here they are, they've all come in, as you can see. So you've got some transfers out, wastage returned, etc. So that's going to TCP. So then you can obviously go and delete all the files that have been sent. Okay, same goes if you can send a stock take. You can go, there's no records there in the stock moves anymore. So then you can go and send a stock take extra, then you complete. Okay, thanks for watching.